Renovating your home might get harder and more expensive starting in just over 2 weeks. On April 22nd, new Environmental Protection Agency regulations will impact renovations, repairs, and painting. These go into effect regarding the renovation of homes and buildings built before 1978. Under the new law, companies must have at least one trained and certified worker on site per job. If the company fails to do so, it's subject to a $37,500 fine per incident. Joining us to discuss the new law and how it will impact his business is Jim Lett, president of A.B.E. Doors and Windows. Jim, great of you to be here. How much will this new regulation drive up your cost and ultimately cost for consumers?
Okay, cost-wise, we are estimating it'll probably be roughly a minimum of about $120 on a small job and anywhere from about 10 to 20% on the cost of a job of any significant size. So it could be anywhere from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars, literally.
And Jim, it's Brian. I'm trying to understand this law because now I'm thinking it's going to impact me, actually. My home was built pre-1978, and I have a kid that is, 6 years old. So this law is basically saying now if I want to change something in my house, I've got to hire a company with a certified guy to just kind of sniff around and make sure there's no lead paint dripping?
That's correct. What it comes down to is if there are any pregnant women living in the home or children under the age of 6, you must use what they call lead-safe work practices. And lead-safe work practices entail putting barrier tape around the perimeter of the property, putting the orange safety cones out.
Okay, Jim, again, okay, maybe I'm out of it because my daughter is 6 now. But if young families with young children, a lot of our viewers know, are the ones who can least afford extra costs, the least, right? Because they've got a kid and their wife maybe isn't working as much as she was, or the husband isn't, whatever it is. So if I want to do this work, I got to put tape around my house and cones up like it's some sort of a biohazard?
Well, in essence, we do it. But in all honesty, it is good from the standpoint of young children. No one wants to see harm come to them. We want to do the right thing. Young children under the age of 6 are most susceptible to the dangers of lead-based paint. But the real crux of it comes into folks who don't have children under the age of 6. There's currently a provision that you can opt out of it. If you have a home that was built before 1978 and has lead-based paint, and you don't have children under the age of 6 or pregnant women there, you have the opportunity to opt out. But there is the threat of EPA removing that opt-out provision, and that's one of the big concerns to us. We do want to do the right thing and protect children.
And Jim, quickly, another concern is the timing of all of this. You have a housing market and economy that is not well back on its feet yet, and then you throw on these what could be costly regulations.
That is correct, and that's one of the things. Right now, the construction industry is reeling from the catastrophic influences the last 2 years. When the economy went into a recession, currently, my own company, 33% of, we had to let 33% of our employees go because of this. In addition, President Obama is trying to stimulate the economy with the new Home Start program, and this is just going to put a negative effect on it.
Jim, thank you. Jim Lett, president of A.B.E. Doors and Windows. Take care.
He's exactly right. Jimmy, if I had thought about doing something before, I'm not doing it now because I'm not going to have yellow tape around my house with a bunch of cones outside. You know what I mean? Why don't the government just go with us to a fast food restaurant or to the bar? Don't overconsume.
Well, you laugh.
Don't eat that greasy food.
It's coming. It's coming.